here are your instructions for your brochure project. I had some really amazing brochures to show you as examples, and then in my zeal to clean up this summer, I think I threw them away. So last night I made these 3 brochures for you as examples. Okay? It took me an hour and a half to do 3. You just have to do 1. Okay? First example, solving quadratics. Can you see my penguin that I drew on there? Got to have the title at the top. Got to have a school appropriate picture. Name and class period at the bottom. Okay? How do you know how to solve quadratics? Well, graphing, square roots, factoring, quadratic formula, completing the square. Got examples underneath that where you can see, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Got it? Second example that I have for you is this one. Systems of equations. What does this say? I love math. Name and class period at the bottom, right? How do you know how to solve systems of equations? Substitution, graphing, matrices, elimination. Well, that leaves the back, right? What's on the back? Oh, instructions on putting a matrix in your calculator. Yeah? Your words, not mine. Okay? Third example I have for you. I made this myself. Factoring. What do we know how to factor? Sum and difference of squares, sum and difference of cubes, trinomials, factoring by grouping, and greatest common factor. Notice that there's more examples on this one. Why is there more examples on this one? It's easier, isn't it? Notice on the trinomials, though, there's leading coefficient of 1 and leading coefficient of not 1, so there's only 2 examples of each of those. Okay? The templates for these are going to be on Google Classroom. Okay? I do not, capital N-O-T, all capitals. I do not want you to print out the template and write on the template. Does that make sense? I want you to create your own from paper. I'm not even going to tell you what kind of paper. Obviously, I use 2 different kinds of paper here. This is white paper. This is blue paper. Okay? This is blue, yes. This is definitely blue. It is not white. It is blue. Mostly because it kind of matched the blue-greenish of Baby Yoda. Okay. It needs to be in your handwriting. You're not typing this. You're not creating it on a Google slide. You are creating a brochure. Does that make sense? Okay. Where do you get the examples? Your notes, out of your book, out of your homework. I don't know if you guys know about this new thing called the internet, but you could get examples off of the internet as well. Yeah? Guys, what other questions do you have about this project? Oh, when's it due? That's a really good question. When is it due? It's due the Friday after we get back from Thanksgiving. Okay? So you have all of break to do it, and you have the whole week after that. Now, when I say when is it due, you guys know we've done enough projects in here to know that that's really saying when's the last day I'll take it, right? When's the first day I'll take it? Monday when you get back. And what does that mean on Monday? Extra credit. Okay? Because this is like a hard copy kind of thing. It's not an internet thing. I'm not giving you any credit for like taking a picture of it and sending it to me over break. I'm not going to respond. Probably. Okay? So Monday is the first day I'll take it for extra points. Okay? But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will all be extra points. Friday is just the last day that I'll take it. What if you're absent on Friday? Then you should have turned it in on Thursday. Or Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, right? Yeah? Friday's the last day that I will take it. Even if you're absent, you still got to get it up here if you haven't turned it in by then. Friday's the last day that I will take it. Have I said that enough? Do you understand that? Do you know that? Okay? So, do a brochure and bring it to me. You have 3 topics to choose from. Solving quadratics, systems of equations, and factoring. Like I said, the templates of these will be on Google Classroom, so you can go and look at the templates. And the templates, what the templates say is they say on this side is substitution, matrices, and elimination with 2 examples for each. And on this side, graphing, solving, or way to solve it in a matrix, and the title. So that when you do fold it correctly, everything's in the right place. Does that make sense? Okay, solving quadratics, factoring, and systems of equations. Do you have any more questions? Yes, ma'am. I am not limiting the size of this. I chose to do mine on a printer paper. You may not do it on notebook paper. I will tell you that. Okay, notebook paper, that's way too messy. It's not. You didn't care enough. Okay, but if you want to choose to do it on a poster board, that's your call. I will get the rubric for this up soon. I don't know when soon means, but probably sometime over break. Okay, so you know exactly what is expected. Can I just put like nonsense right here? Oh, so I'm actually going to check the problems and make sure it's right. Yeah, because that's kind of the whole idea of this, is to make sure you know how to do these things, yes? But I'm giving you a choice between these 3. You can choose your favorite. You can choose what you like to do the most and make your brochure about that. Okay. The extra things that you add, of these 2 right here, which do you think would get the better grade? Probably the blue one, because I took the time to use colors. I took the time to print a picture off the internet instead of just drawing a beautiful penguin, by the way. But then again, all penguins are beautiful. Okay. This one would get a pretty good grade because, again, I took the time to use colors. I took the time to make sure everything was clear by using arrows. Because, it's not even a half sheet of paper. It's like this much of a paper for a substitution problem. You're going to have to write little, aren't you? Okay. So, but the graphs, I was super careful to try to draw these as close as I possibly could. Some people in the past have gotten graph paper, like before they left, and like cut out a piece of graph paper and taped it in there, because then it's a really good graph, isn't it? Okay, so think about that if you're going to choose solving quadratics or systems of equations. You may want a piece of graph paper to take with you. Okay, any questions? All right.